Yo, JD here, Tyrolinus, and as you can see, we're at the esports round 3 here today at Suzuka. Probably my favourite track to drive on the game, and I think we qualified in 6th place because we went for quite a bit of a different setup, pretty much for straight line speed, which is surprisingly actually really effective in the wet, and I knew it was going to work really well in the race, so we had to sacrifice our qualifying, which is also in the wet, but for a better race setup, and that's what I went for here. So trying to get a good start in the mix here, and our chances of qualifying for this, since I'm not finishing last race, are pretty slim. We're going to have to win the race and some people to really fall down in order for us to have a chance, but we'll still maintain our position. Actually managed to do quite nicely, and let's see if we can make up some positions there. Danny M7 gets pushed a little bit wide by Alonso as well. Going to try and go down the inside, but not really too much room. Banging wheels ever so slightly with the Ferrari, but trying to think about going around the outside with that 6.6 wing, as you saw, it's going to be really quick in the straight line. And I've got quite good traction in this car, and designed the car, or the setup anyway, which is pretty much a time trial setup that I use most of the time, as you can see. It's really good with that 50 differential. Initial traction's not great, but it's really good at keeping the car stable through the corners, which is what you want in the wet. It's probably the best one, but we'll go think about going down the inside, but we decided to back out at last minute. But yeah, as I said, I was looking forward to this race. I love the track. I'd say that and probably that Spa, my two favourite tracks really to drive on this game. And seemingly seems to have good pace. I haven't done any of the wet before this event here until the qualifying, so it's a little bit new to me, but in the dry, really do like this. And I'm liking this at the moment. It feels good, but you can see decent straight line speed here, so let's see if we can take 130R flat out. A little bit of a lift as cars going out wide, so still got some good grip through there. And going down the inside, Danny M7 to really try and take advantage of this. Managed to clip the apex nicely, and that's us into 5th place now. And this was good. This is the perfect start of the race. He's got NLR Evo out in the lead, so we'll really go plan and try and chase these guys down, which we have done. On the end of lap 2, coming to end lap 2, we've actually caught up to the leaders now. So right at the back of STS F1 Alonso. I never know how to say it normally, but you can see amazing straight line speed. Tried to go down the inside, but actually got caught on his back wing there, and you can see 130. He's going out wide again. So maybe possibly think about the inside. We were thinking about that, but now we're just going to let him have the corner and try and get some good traction coming off here now. So let's see, short shifting to 4th gear, get a nice little boost up here. It's Evo sets the fastest lap, and that's what we do. We do 44.7, so only half a second slide despite being held up. And we can see gaining a lot of straight line speed, going down to here now, thinking about going around the outside, but we just don't have enough grip to do it. So going off the track and trying to keep our position from Danny M7 as well, which we managed to do just about. But now we're going to skip onto the end of lap 3. And again, I feel I have the pace over Alonso in front of us, and I really wanted to get past him to try and catch the leaders, because I felt I had the pace definitely to do that. So again, let's try and get a good exit off here. Short shift into 4th. I don't know if it'll be quite close up now, but you can see we're quite a distance behind. So let's see if we're going to be anywhere near close enough. You can see slowly starting to close into that turn 1. But on this occasion, we're not going to be quick enough. I can see maybe think about going down the inside, but no, we just don't have enough mechanical grip for that. And for the S's here, there's going to be no opportunity. So end of lap 4 now, and the leaders are getting away from us ever so slightly. So I was getting more and more impatient, really, because I wanted to get past and just to see what the real pace could possibly be, because I know the setup in the race is very good. So take 130 out, completely fat out here. So I think I'm going inside, but we're actually going to give him the corner on this occasion. And it looks like we are actually starting to close in. As I said, I was going to say that we weren't, but it looks like we are actually closing a little bit on the the 2nd and 3rd place. Alonso right down the inside. Let's see again. Let's see if we can make it stick again. So now, are we going to try around the outside once again to go into turn 1? Let's see what we do this time. Breaking a bit earlier, but we get a little bit pushed there, but nothing really too wrong with that. He had the inside, so staying in 5th place and try and stay as close as possible through here. And again, in the lap 5, I think we actually are starting to close in 2nd and 3rd at the moment. So if we could get past him, then I was feeling confident that we could cruise up to the back of them and actually do something about it. But you can see great straight line speed. Let's see if we can take this flat out. a little bit of a lift this time in the turbulence. As you can see, almost losing the car. So we're going to give him this corner. He goes in a little bit deep, so we've got his compromises line. And now we've got a bare exit, so early on the throttle on him, short shit into 4th gear, and now let's see what we can do. So we should, hopefully, you can see a fair distance behind, but you can see with that wing, that setup, it was really, really quick in the straight line. So doing a little bit of a dummy to inside, he goes out wide, and yeah, that was, God, yeah, I couldn't believe that actually happened. That lag like that with that contact is just giving me a red front wing, and you'll be able to see now for the rest of this lap of how significant that is. So even with damaging your wing by slightly just to get a darker green or a yellow is really bad, but you can see how much time we're losing. We're losing so much time, and I think, let's see the first sector split. We've lost over a second in that first sector just because of that. And that wasn't, he didn't brake check me or anything, that was just a lag incident. And yeah, that was just really, really frustrating, because I felt I had the pace to definitely do something about Finn and Bamley ahead of us, and who knows what we could have done for the rest of the race, because wet is probably one of my best conditions. And as I said, I set up the car to be really good in a race, and it was working. The grip was there as well, and the speed in the straight line and the traction, and we just couldn't really show what we could do again. So it seems to be, I know I create a lot of bad luck for myself, I know, by doing the wrong strategies and making mistakes sometimes, but there's other times where I just feel like I just need a break, really. Please game, just give me a break for once if I can do that. But now we're trying to fight it out, and I never give up, as we're being a little bit hit by Danny M7 there. Because obviously going to have a lot more going. Look how much time we've lost. I think we've lost about 3 seconds through that red wing. That's how bad it actually is. So we'll go pit. We're going to have to pit for the intermediate tyres once again now. With the wing setting, if you look at that, repair wing damage is actually on auto. So I assume that's going to change my front wing. So we're going to here now, and yeah, thank God it's actually going to change my wing on this occasion. So brand new intermediates, and my mindset was right now was the race isn't over. If we can actually use this, and if they try and stick out to dries and we get a massive undercut and they're going to have to pit for intermediates again, then the race isn't over. We saw that in China, what can happen when you're that far behind. You can still do something in the race. So we'll go push as hard as we can, and we've actually caught up to the cars ahead of us really, really quickly, and we're the quickest guy on track at the moment. Obviously with the new inters, it definitely helps. But we're going to go across the line now, and let's see what we do. We do a 43.5, which I think is about half a second to 7 tenths quicker than anyone at the moment out on track. So the intermediates are working really well, and it just adds to frustration because I just know the pace is there, and we just got to have just that little bit of luck on occasions, just to finally show what we can do. We had glimpses of it in China and other races, but I'm confident in this game. I just need to put something together and go a few things go my way, then I'm confident we'll be able to have a good season, especially in AOR. So we could see I'm trying to get good traction, but figured to go down the inside, but we're not going to do it on this occasion. So going through the first right-hander here, decent grip, so we're going to let him have this corner, try and get a good exit off this. You can see decent traction, rich mix, going back into lean for the corners, something I suggest definitely for the wet, but we're going to go down the inside now. And that is a pretty simple move. I don't think he's going to fight it too hard for this. And now we've got VBR Raikkonen out ahead of us. So we're going to skip to the end of this lap. Well, I think it actually is the same lap. Just a little bit of an editing error there. But yeah, we're going to continue on this lap now. And you'll be able to see how quickly, look how quickly we're gaining through the corners itself. Just the grip we're having now. And it's putting a lot less fuel in the car, because in the wet, you definitely got to save a lot more fuel when you're winning the dry. So let's try and underfuel the car. 100% flat out through here now. Only 3 tenths off our best time. So go brake. Let these guys have the corner, because I don't really want to get involved or anything. Coming off onto the last corner now. Come onto the straight. And it looks like Hayden's actually spun, and he's taken us with him as well. And oh God, like seeing that, I was just like, what do I have to do? Like in leagues at the moment for the last 2 years or something, what do I have to do to just get something to go my way? Please, just anything go my way, that would be absolutely great. We can see now we're going out wide because a yellow wing as well. It's just catastrophic on the lap time. I think it was going about a second lap so. You can see, yeah, we can see that. Look how much speed we're losing through there. We're losing a lot of time on our best lap. So we go into the pits, and the repair wing damage is on auto. I didn't think to change it because we had a yellow front wing, so I assumed the game was going to change it. To be honest, I haven't had that much experience with damaging my wing on this game, so I assumed it was going to change it. So we're going to go into the pits, and it looks like it's dry tyres, but we're going to gamble. We've got nothing to lose. We're in 11th place, so we're going to go on the soft tyres, go into the pits, and yeah, we can see the front wing is right there, just sitting there. And the mechanics decide it's better to just leave it on, and I know for a fact that that isn't the case because you're just going to lose so much time. So yep, that was my race, and just wanted to show you. I thought I'd just get out of the way because it's so frustrating. But thank you so much for the support. I always see it in the comments and everything. I really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the content, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.